Good evening, and thank you for joining us. We're going to begin tonight with some breaking news because control of the United States Senate hangs in the balance tonight in Georgia after a record number of people stood in line to vote today or mailed in their ballots in runoff races for 2 Senate races. Now, who wins tonight will determine if Joe Biden can push his agenda through Congress or if he'll be blocked by Republicans. And the stakes are even higher because President Trump continues to falsely claim that there was fraud in November's presidential election. Congress will meet here in Washington tomorrow for the final count of the Electoral College votes. That's the last step in officially confirming Joe Biden won the presidency. But CBS News has learned tonight that Mr. Trump is continuing to push Vice President Mike Pence, who will preside over the joint session of Congress, to violate the Constitution and throw the election to President Trump. Now, tens of thousands of the president's supporters who disagree with the outcome of the election are expected to rally outside the Capitol tomorrow, with growing concern tonight that there could be violence. There's also new reporting tonight for you and your family. Our team is standing by to cover it all. CBS's Mark Strassmann is going to lead off our coverage tonight. He's in Atlanta. Good evening, Mark.
Good evening, Nora. Polls are now closed in Georgia. Today's average wait time, a few minutes. Although state investigators are looking into email threats against election workers in 10 counties, we've heard of no serious disruptions. As voters settle these dual runoffs, Georgia's on the mind of America.
Today is the day.
Democrats Raphael, Warnock, and John Ossoff
to get out to the polls and vote today.
Hope to unseat Senators David Perdue and Kelly Loeffler.
If we don't vote, we won't just lose this election, we will lose the country.
To Republicans here, today's turnout means everything. They may be starting the day behind in the most costly Senate races in history. At least $830 million already spent.
Compared coronavirus to the common flu.
More than 3 million Georgians voted early. 1/3 were black voters, up 3 points from their November turnout. And more than 100,000 early voters did not turn out for the November election at all, like Denise Harrison.
This is my second chance to make it right.
The stakes are huge. If both Democrats win, the party wrestles control of the U.S. Senate. Vice President Kamala Harris would cast any tie-breaking vote. That's why both the incoming and outgoing administrations campaigned in Georgia over the last 48 hours, including President-elect Biden.
You have 2 senators now who think they don't work for you, they work for Trump.
Potentially at stake, his legislative agenda and swift confirmation of cabinet appointments.
We will be able to pass $2,000 stimulus checks for the people next week when we win these races in Georgia.
North Georgia is Trump country. Monday night, for nearly 90 minutes, he rehashed grievances and grudges, his relentless but groundless fraud allegations.
That was a rigged election.
But some state GOP leaders worry those charges could hurt their turnout today.
I don't do rallies for other people. I do them for me, right?
Both races are considered close. This is where Fulton County, Georgia's most populous county, will tabulate its mailed-in early ballots. And depending on the size of the turnout and the closeness of these races, we may not know the winner until tomorrow. Nora?
We'll be watching all night. Mark Strassmann, thank you.